everyone, welcome to our summer reading crafting program. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian at the Twin Lakes Library, and I use they, them pronouns. So today's virtual craft program is we're making a Perler bead animal. So this is the design I'm using for today, but if you have Perler beads, you can do whatever you want. Just go on Google, look up whatever kind of animal or shape or whatever you want to do, and you're definitely going to find something there. Like here are some cute ones. So like at the library, we have our makerspace corner. This is at the Hancock branch, and we have Perler beads, like all the supplies you would need, like boards and tweezers and beads and patterns. And yeah, so like when you come to the library, you know, if you're a teen, these resources are always available for you to make stuff with. So I'm just gonna be making a Perler bead design with y'all today, and I've already got started on it because this is kind of a bigger design. It's not really complicated, but it's a little bit time consuming. So turn this down so y'all can see what we're doing. So I've already got the outline of the wolf's head picked out, and now I'm going to be doing the blue beads for this. So this is a design that's pretty popular when we've been having programs. Like a lot of people like to do this one. And with Perler bead designs, you know, you can find what you want online, but then you can always adapt it to suit, you know, what your needs. So like for example, if you wanted to do different colors for this, you know, just pick whatever colors you like. But personally, I like the ones they have on the design, so that's what I'm sticking to. And I really love to do symmetrical designs because, you know, those are the easiest ones to follow along. And yeah, so if you've never done Perler beads, they're just these little plastic beads, and you lay them down on the pegboard like I'm doing. And if you're wondering, like, what happens next, once we have the design done, we iron it, which melts the plastic together. And you can do all kinds of things with Perler beads. You know, you can make keychains, you could make coasters, jewelry, I've seen some people make some really intense designs, like online, like huge carpet-sized designs, and I don't know how they get those ironed. So, and right now I shouldn't try to talk and do this at the same time because I get like distracted. Yeah, personally I think it's just fun to do these designs, like, you know, put on an audio book, put on some music, and just chill out. It's kind of meditative to work on these. I also realized last year that Perler bead designs can be easily adapted into cross-stitch patterns. If you can hear the thunder, we're having a thunderstorm right now. So I ended up doing a bunch of cross-stitch things for people for Christmas, and I used some Perler bead designs for that. And likewise, Sometimes cross-stitch patterns can translate into a perler bead design. Okay, so we got the blue and the black done, and now we're just filling in with white, which is good. I don't have to think now. I can just put the beads into place. So yeah, once you get a little bit more comfortable using the tweezers, it kind of goes along quickly because you can get two at once. You can also like create your own perler bead designs. Some of the students who come here after school, they're like really great at that. I'm not so much. I kind of like to work off a design, but they're really good about making like kind of their own ideas. And sometimes you can even like have a picture and like lay your board on top of like the picture and kind of pick that out with perler beads. It's a little bit more difficult. Sometimes, you know, it helps to have like a simpler image, something that's larger. But yeah, we have like folders of different designs that people have wanted to do. Like, you know, we have the Pokemon folder, the anime folder, the superheroes, animals, all kinds of fandoms. For a while, everyone was doing some like Stranger Things ones, which are cool. You know what? I might pause this and come back after I've got all these beads laid out. And then, you know, we can iron it. Because at this point, all I'm really doing is just filling in the blanks. And I'm not sure if that's really the most interesting thing ever. So let me pause this and we will come back for the ironing. Alright, so I just finished up the design and now we're going to iron it. So you need some parchment paper to go over the top. So I'm going to turn the camera down in just a second so you can see what's going on. Alright, so I got it covered. And now I'm just going to iron it. And I left my design on the board, and that's just kind of how I've always done this, but from watching different YouTube tutorials, I realized a lot of, you know, people, what they do is they put tape on the back of their design while it's still on the board, and just kind of layer on the tape. And then once they've got the design fully covered in tape, they take it off and then they iron the opposite side, like the untaped side. That kind of makes, you know, you do it on a flat surface that keeps your design flat, and it keeps your board from warping with the heat because the boards are plastic. And you know what, I think that's like a good practice. But usually while we're here at the library, we're kind of like crunched for time, and you know, nobody has time to tape down the back of the design or use that much tape. So we've just kind of been doing it this way. So just so you know. Okay, so it's done. I'll wait just a moment for this to cool down and then we'll peel off the paper. So once your design is done and it's like cooled down, you can do all kinds of things to it. You can, if you want to make your design into a magnet, you can glue magnets onto the back. If you want to make a keychain, what I do is I use like an X-Acto knife to cut a little hole in the top of like one of the Perler beads, and then I have like a keychain ring that I thread through that. Okay, so peeling off the paper now. And the design is still really hot, but there it is. So it's still warm, it's still pretty flexible, so I'm going to put it down and put something heavy on top to keep it flattened. But there, that is just kind of how you do Perler beads. And so yeah, if you want to buy Perler beads, they have them at Walmart and at Hobby Lobby, and you can always come by the library and use our materials. Yeah, so if you didn't know, we have Monday videos where I talk about different books, and then we have the Wednesday craft videos. Next week is going to be a take-home craft, so tune in for that. And don't forget to sign up for Summer Reading Club. You can do that online at Beanstack, which I'll have the link in the video notes, or you can come to the library and get a paper log and register as an offline reader. Okay, y'all, I hope you are having a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!